Hey, podcast listeners. Tired of ads barging into your favorite news podcasts? Good news. With Amazon Music, you have access to the largest catalog of ad-free top podcasts included with your Prime membership. Stay up to date on everything newsworthy by downloading the Amazon Music app for free or go to amazon.com/ad-free news. That's amazon.com/ad-free news to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads.
Carrie Underwood, Blown Away on B105, Northland's number one for new country. It's Tuesday. It is September 24th as we are on our first full week of fall.
We're only a week away from Halloween season. Well, it is already Halloween season.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Halloween. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. It's coming up on the 31st. No, it's September still. We're not even October
Right, but
yet.
it's a week away. And
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm wearing on October 1st.
You know, when I was over at your house, I didn't see any Halloween decorations out.
Did you not see my front porch?
I guess I didn't even notice it.
What? I have really? I have a skeleton there. I have a pumpkin pillow, Halloween pillow. I have a mini clown. I have ghosts. And somebody walked by my house the other day and they said, wow, those are some great decorations. And I wasn't even out there. I just heard it and it made my whole day.
Wow. Okay. Well, I was so busy worried about taking my shoes off to go in. And then I took my boots
To a
off.
fixer-upper.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be rude, so I told all the kids to take your shoes off or whatever. And then we got inside, and then your fiance was like, "Okay, you guys better put your shoes on if you're going to go see this." And I'm like, "Okay, kids, put your shoes on." And then the kids were like, "See, Dad."
In my defense, when they walked in, I think you were the last one, and I said, "Just keep your shoes on because there's no point."
Right. Well,
but thanks for coming to see my house.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to come by. I'll have to come by trick or treating. I guess
you do. Yeah, we already have our candy, but it's up high, so I can't.
Put some White Claws in your fridge.
Okay.
All right. Eric Church and Springsteen on B105. It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. We have the B105 Buzz brought to you by East Central Energy. Homegrown, member-owned, community-focused since 1936.
Have you ever watched Bar Rescue?
Oh, yeah. I used to love Bar Rescue. After a few seasons, it kind of seemed like they're all kind of the same.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
That's true.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, John Taffer, I guess I heard somebody's coming.
Yeah. So he visited a pair of Wisconsin bars, and he's done that a lot. So they swung into Wisconsin for an upcoming episode. This is, I guess, the second time they've been in Wisconsin for an episode in the past few weeks, which is kind of cool. And if people don't know the premise, basically John Taffer goes to bars. It's like the same thing as Restaurant Impossible, pubs, things like that. And
he screams at them about how dirty they are.
He's actually very nice about it.
I'm sure he is.
Believe it or not, compared to like Tabitha Salon Takeover. You probably don't remember that show. She would go into salons and she was mean. She was scary.
Well, you need to have conflict for it to be a TV show. I mean, otherwise it's boring.
That's true. So anyways, they were at a Sheboygan bar called Harbor Lights in early September, and they're also recently at a Milwaukee bar. So we'll find out when those air, all those things. But that's pretty cool.
Sheboygan.
Yeah, they
John
were filming
Taffer.
in Milwaukee from, I think, Monday to Friday last week. So Sheboygan, Milwaukee, and we'll have to see when these episodes come out.
Okay. I want to mention this real quick in case you didn't see that Bayfield Apple Festival is coming up, right? Mm-hmm. And you want to make sure that that's coming up October 4th through 6th. If you're leaving from the Twin Ports and you're heading that way east, they're suggesting you don't take Highway 2. Instead, take the Highway 13 that goes up through Port Wing, because there's in Washburn, when you go over to Ashland and you take the roundabout and you go north from Ashland on 13, there's some road closures. So it's going to be a huge backup for traffic. So they're saying skirt around to Highway 13, which is more scenic drive anyway, on the South Shore of Lake Superior for the Bayfield Apple Festival coming up October 4th through 6th. Okay?
Love it.
All right. There you go. A little bit of driving help for you. I don't know what else to call that.
Good to know, though, because a lot of people go to that. So
yeah, exactly. All right, that's your B105 Buzz. B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. What does Shabuzi and Chef Boyardee have in common?
Shabuzi Boyardee, I don't know.
They both changed their last name so people would pronounce it correctly.
What is Shabuzi's last name?
It's like Chibeasu, something like that. So he did it Shabuzi, spelled it out like that. And Chef Boyardee, this is the dumbest trivia I've ever thought of. But Chef Boyardee, they changed the name of it so that you wouldn't say Boyardee. Boyardee.
Okay.
So there you go.
Wow. I'm just thinking of food now.
Chef Boyardee.
I have not had Chef Boyardee for a while. That's
the
interesting cinema. I guess I never thought Shabuzi had a last name.
That's his last name is Shabuzi.
Oh, okay.
His first name, I think, is Collins.
Oh.
But that he changed his name for that, and that's what he took. So that's something.
Oh, wow. It doesn't even seem like a... Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That was
That's the most useless trivia you'll ever have. Luke Combs, Ain't No Love in Oklahoma on B105. Later on today, we're going to talk about Halloween costumes this year. The trending Halloween costumes. It'll be the 20 most popular Halloween costumes for 2024. And it has a lot to do with the movies and summer blockbusters and things like that. Love it. Lauren's going to dress up like Glenn Powell. And
I kind of want to. There's a shirt that has like Glenn Powell's Twisters character on it that I keep it keeps showing up on my Instagram.
I think you're going to have to get it. Even though you still haven't seen the movie, but we won't go there.
Do I?
You don't need the movie.
I don't need it to have Glenn Powell on my shirt.
You don't need that to have a Glenn Powell poster in your. Maybe that's what we need to get you. A Glenn Powell poster.
I don't know if Aaron would like that. I wouldn't probably like if he had a poster of Daisy Ridley or who's not Daisy Ridley. Daisy Edgar Jones. That's who's in it, right? Twisters.
Is that who it is? I don't even know her name.
It's Daisy something.
Isn't it like Mila Kunis?
No, that's not Mila Kunis.
No, I know, but that's like his celebrity crush.
Which is not right at all. You can't compete with that.
Okay, well, we won't.
But anyways, I'll take a poster of Glenn Powell. Thank you.
Put it in your room. I am also going to get you that Tom Selleck without a shirt on coffee cup.
Yes, I need it.
Of his Magnum PI days. Oh man, you should look at Lauren's office. Should be an attraction here. You buy tickets to go and see it.
There's a lot in there.
It really should. Miranda Lambert coming up. Chris Stapleton next here too on B105. Okay, Lauren's country lowdown, juicy. She says
so juicy. I also forgot to mention because there was just a lot. We were talking about Morgan Wallen yesterday and his shows in Knoxville over the weekend. I forgot the biggest thing that happened.
What?
Because he brought out Eric Church, Miranda, the Voles, all that. He also announced that his next single is coming October 18th. It's called The Love Somebody. We know he's been working on a new album, so maybe he'll follow the same thing that he's kind of been doing and release an album early in the new year. But yeah, his next single is coming out October 18th, Love Somebody.
Okay, October 18th, set your calendar.
Yep, so he said that during one of his stadium shows. So wanted to squeak that in there. But Elle King, she just did an interview with People. And, we all know what happened during the Dolly Parton tribute at the Grand Ole Opry in January. She got drunk. She messed up. It went viral. The Opry was mad because she kind of went on like a rant where she was saying a lot of bad words and whatnot. And she told People magazine that she, quote, never thought that a single human being would ever buy a ticket to my show again. But she said they still do. She said that she's made so many changes in her life since January that now her live show is better than it's ever been. And she also said that she does not drink before shows anymore whatsoever because she said she never wants to do anything like that again because she appreciates her fans even more now that they're coming to see her and still supporting her. Right. And she says, I'm not going to let them down. And she also said, I let a lot of people down that way. I let myself down, and I never want to feel that way again.
Well, learn from your mistakes, and looks like she is doing that.
Yeah,
so
she says that she's the best version of herself after months of hard work and healing. And then she also just released a song called High Road, and she said, I had to take the high road a lot of times this year, and that kind of became her motto and her manager's motto, like, just take the high road. So you can hear that song right now, B105country.com, but glad that, she's happy, she's healthy, and seemingly thriving once again. So
all good for her.
So speaking of new music, Keith Urban, he has a new album out. It's called High. It came out Friday. So he closed down Broadway in Nashville on Thursday to celebrate. But there's a song on there called Break the Chain. He was a guest of honor on Taste of Country Nights Friday. He talked to Evan about it, and it's actually about his childhood, which I didn't know too much about. He says it's like the most personal song he's ever written, and it's about some bad times from his childhood, which, Keith is always so happy and positive and everything, so you wouldn't think that, he had a rough childhood. So
yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, so he says, apparently I'm still working through things, and that's what the song was. So you can hear that, B105country.com, and then Brooks and Dunn and Lainey Wilson, they're releasing their duet of Play Something Country, September 27th. That's off of the Reboot 2, which is coming out November 15th, so likely will be coming to a radio near you, awesome. A.K.A. B105.
Right, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Lauren. Darius Rucker, all right on B105.
Let's do this. I won yesterday, which I'm just excited to say. And I am going to go first.
Sure.
Ken, I'm planning to start a jewelry business. If you want help, give me a ring.
You got your ring fixed yesterday?
Yes, I did. It took 9 hours.
Did it really?
Like, actually. But look how sparkly now.
Oh, it's very.
So, yes, I did get it fixed. But anyone else can give me a ring, too.
Wow. Okay.
The more diamonds, the better.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Lauren, I used to be a bookworm until I discovered audiobooks on tape. Now I'm a tapeworm.
Wow. Now I'm thinking about tapeworms at 7:10 in the morning.
Good way to lose weight.
Yeah, so I hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear. Ken, a friend of mine used to install kitchen surfaces, but he was arrested for counterfeiting.
That was
actually good.
That was good. I did not see that one coming.
That was really good. Like,
wow.
That was even better than the first time I read it in my head.
That was good.
Yes.
That's pretty good. Okay.
You can use that one to impress somebody.
You surprised me. That's good. Second joke came in strong. Look at that.
You surprised me. That was good.
Well, you know me and my double-edged compliments.
I'll take the win.
7-Eleven at B105. That was quick. All right, I think there's more time to bring these a question. That's next here on B105.
With Robinhood Gold, you don't need a silver spoon to eat up the financial favors of the 1%. Robinhood Gold allows the resourceful individual to earn the very liberal rate of 4.5% APY on uninvested cash, receive unlimited 1% deposit bonuses, and be rewarded with a handsome 3% retirement boost on an IRA account. Get the privileges of the high net worth for any net worth for just $5 a month. Sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Terms apply. For product-specific disclosures, visit Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rate may change. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold, LLC.
B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren, 7:20. I don't know what's going on today. We're right on the button.
Let's not question it.
Okay.
Let's just be like, yes,
not
yes,
call it
we
out.
are.
Okay, Brandy's your question.
Okay, this is kind of random, but that's okay. You're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating this fruit.
Okay, that's interesting. There's only so many fruits out there, right?
Exactly.
You're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating this fruit. Mm-hmm. Is there science behind this or something you're going to share with us?
Yep.
Okay. So, you know, I'm going to question it, so I need an answer here.
Well, I'm not a scientist, but I did Google, and I found an answer. So.
And we do work in a Holiday Inn.
Yeah,
you know.
That doesn't help.
Okay, you're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating this fruit. 727-B105. Call now, take a guess. You can win some Papa Murphy's Pizza, a prize pack to fill you up.
Yep, and better than this fruit.
Okay. 727-B105. It does get your brain thinking, waking you up this morning, and take it away.
Okay, you're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating this fruit.
What kind of fruit?
Mm-hmm. There's only so many, right? So.
Well, a lot of fruit.
Yeah, I guess. The classics. Think the classics.
Okay, let's go to the phone and take some guesses here, see what we got. You're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating what fruit? Hi, B105, what's your guess?
Is it pineapple?
Not pineapple.
That's a good guess.
Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Yep.
I've never bought a pineapple.
I did once.
I've had pineapple. I've never bought it. I don't know how to cut into it.
It does seem like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
They're cute, though.
Hi, B105, what's your guess?
Is it an apple?
Not an apple. Good guess, though. Yeah, sorry. Try again. Hi, what's your guess?
Watermelon.
Ooh, good guess. Not a watermelon, though. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye. Okay, not apples. Not pineapples.
This is like one of the classics.
Yeah, I mean, this is, it's a pretty big fruit. Well, not a big fruit, but I mean, it's one of the
popular fruit.
It's right, you know, it's not anything exotic, really. You know, you can get them right at the gas station.
Yep.
Why I said that, I don't know, but you can. That's.
Is this something you get at the gas station?
Well, sometimes I get a good deal on them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating what fruit? 727-B1. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Okay, we're running out of time. We've got to get an answer.
Okay, you're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating this fruit. What is it?
Okay, we've gone through a lot of the fruits. We'll go through some more here. See what we got. You're more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating what? Hi, B105, what's your guess?
Oranges?
Not oranges. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. Hi, what's your guess?
Banana?
A banana. I just feel like I sound like a minion there going, banana.
We're real excited.
Yeah. Who's this?
Shelby?
Hey, Shelby, we've got you some Papa Murphy's, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Hang on.
Yep.
Okay, well, I forgot. Where did I hear that before? Oh, yeah, the Minions. Yeah, it goes like this. This is from Despicable Me 2, which was years ago. Where is it?
Ba 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 na na ba 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 na na na
That's a jam.
That is interesting.
I don't know what that
I liked the beginning part of it.
is. Okay, anyway, there you go. They'll leave you with that this morning. B105, look at your weather forecast coming up next. B105, it is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Good morning. And today, what's the weather going to be? Like 70s again?
Yeah, so today we are looking at sunshine and then a high near 65. So not quite 70s, but
okay,
we can round up.
Thanks for doing the weather here. So I try to get this. We got a new music bed for this, or we got to get a new element for this. For Ken's Weird News.
Okay.
Switching it up a little bit. All right, you ready for this? See if you think this is appropriate. Is it scary enough? Not too scary.
This is perfect.
It's called.
This is kind of ominous.
It's called Paranormal Encounter.
Perfect.
Kind of soothing in a way. Well,
yeah, it kind of feels like you're in a spa if you close your eyes.
Spa of terror. Anyway,
I would go.
Ken's Weird News. Here's what's going on. A couple things. First off, we always talk a little bit about what's going on in the UAP world and this kind of stuff, So, that book is out imminent inside the Pentagon's Hunt for UFOs. That's one with Lou Elizondo.
Yep.
Lots of stuff's been coming out about that.
I almost got you that for your birthday.
I'm going to get it. I just haven't had time to read a book, but as we're getting into fall, I should have some time now, but I want to read it. It went to number 1 in the bestsellers list when it came out.
Wow.
So that's how interested people are in this stuff, right? Now, here's the thing. His boss, Jay Stratton, former director of the UAP task force, has struck a memoir deal with HarperCollins. Same people that did this one for Lou Elizondo. Now they're going to his boss. Now he becomes the most senior intelligence official to come forward yet.
And you have to believe when it's like high up officials like this, because what do they have to lose? They don't want to come out and say, there's, UAPs or whatever.
Right. Well, Jay Stratton is his name. It promises to reveal shocking discoveries, challenges, and breakthroughs in the government's research on this, and says the complex process of disclosure has begun, and more stuff is going to be coming out. And what was the exact words on it? Something about the process. It's beginning of a new chapter for humanity. Great. That is freaky.
I don't think we need... Well, I do think we need a new chapter of humanity, but that sounds so serious.
I don't know if the public can handle it.
So is there like a release date for this? Probably not yet, huh?
It says they're working on it.
Okay, because we got to read Imminent first. You got to read that first before, So.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff, though. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. And you said you wanted a 1-2 punch. Here's something Here's something a little bit lighter for you.
Okay.
People are talking about this on Vanna White and Wheel of Fortune. Have you seen anything on this?
Oh, no.
Saying there's a glitch in the Matrix.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
So there's a clip you can see, and people are going nuts about it because she's standing there, and then I guess I've never really noticed this before, but you can see her reflection on the floor because it's glass, it's a smooth floor. And there's a point in one of the recent episodes where not only the category changed in the middle of it, but it was the same puzzle, but it was living things, and then it cut back, and it was same name, the category.
Yeah.
But then in the middle of that, you can see Vanna's reflection walking across the bottom, but she's not moving.
Well, there's a lot of cameras and stuff.
And I want to believe this is a glitch in the Matrix.
I want to believe it for sure, but I just don't know that. I'm obsessed with that. That's actually amazing.
You can find a video. It's pretty interesting to see there.
Do you believe that it's a glitch in the Matrix?
I don't know. I think there's some weird things that happen sometimes that could be a glitch. Like there's some really weird things that happen sometimes. You're like, wait a minute. You ever go to deep dive and just deep dive?
I try not to.
Well, got to expand your horizons, Lauren.
Okay.
You got to go a deep dive and check out Glitch in the Matrix, and you find all these stories that people have that are just crazy.
Yeah. I think I saw a BuzzFeed about that, and then I made it to number 3. I'm like, no, I'm good. I want to believe that, Vanna White is involved, though. So I'm going to go on a deep dive. Thank you for this 1-2 punch.
Yeah, there you go.
I really enjoyed this.
Anybody ever glitch in the Matrix you want to share with us? Something weird that happened you can't explain.
Let us know.
I'd love to hear from it. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
You ever had anything like that happen?
No, I don't think so.
I've had a lot of things that happen that are like, like when I lost my Croc the other day.
Oh, my gosh.
No, it's a true story. I came out of my camper, one of my Crocs was missing. I had a premonition that was going to happen.
Yeah, sometimes I have premonitions.
It happens all the time.
That things are going to happen, and they do. And I also get deja vu a lot. So
Well, they say that's just something to do with your right eye processing faster than your left eye or something like that, maybe. That's what that's... Okay, Lauren's Country Lowdown, something familiar and down to earth.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm describing Lauren like that. It's a compliment.
It's a Ken compliment, that's for sure. So Luke Combs just got his 19th number one hit with Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. That's crazy. It's really rare for a soundtrack of a movie to be like this big of a hit in the country music world, right?
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, I don't even really recall a time that's happened. So 19th number one. It's his 21st number one when you count features, and his second number one this year. So he's just on a roll. And
considering he came out in 2017.
Yeah.
That's 7 years.
And I don't see him slowing down anytime soon.
19 number ones in 7 years. Wow.
And then I always wonder with him and Morgan Wallen and, the big stars, it's they have to keep cranking out music then because their songs go so fast at the top of the charts.
Sure, right.
But not mad about it. Speaking of Morgan, we've been talking a lot about his 2 nights in Knoxville over the weekend. He sold out back-to-back shows at Neyland Stadium, and now it's just come out that he has broken a record from the Jackson 5, which is insane. So Morgan's 2 shows made it Knoxville's largest weekend with a whopping 156,161 fans across both nights. And the record was previously held by the Jackson 5, who had 3 shows totaling less than that in 1984. So that just goes to show, how big Morgan really is.
Right.
I mean, we already knew, but if you need to put it into numbers, you can see clips from that show, him with Eric Church and Miranda, B105country.com. He also donated more than $100,000 to a local baseball field for renovation. So he's doing good things and giving back while he's there as well.
Well, that's good.
So speaking of that, Kenny Chesney, he just also donated $1 million to Boston area charities. He was there for a few stadium shows last month, and a bunch of organizations just got his gift, and we're sharing about it. Kenny hasn't said anything, but he gave $100,000 each to the police department and fire department in Foxborough. Then the rest of the money will go to youth music programs, Pets in Need, the Boston Medical Center. And I just love that he did that under wraps.
Yeah.
Would have never known.
Well, good. And nice for him to give back.
Yeah, some nice country music stories today. There's no tea, there's nothing juicy. It's just good-hearted things happening.
Good old-fashioned good country music news.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that, Lauren. Look at that. A perfect song to wrap up. Tyler Hubbard back then right now on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we have a chance for you to win up to $30,000, the B105 cash cow, and your next one coming up here at 8:20.
And I put something up yesterday. I have to refresh my memory what it was. It was a question of if you won $30,000.
What's the weirdest thing you would buy?
Yeah, what's the weirdest thing that you would buy?
Yeah.
I'm going to go browse through the answers now.
Okay. Well, we'll share some of those with you coming up. And then, of course, we'll have Library Laura in today. Mm-hmm. You didn't have her last week.
I know.
She's back.
Yeah.
We'll be talking
about. I just returned my overdue library books.
Well, that's good. You're out of the hot seat now, so it won't be awkward.
It is very scary.
7:54 B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and Library Laura's here. We missed you last week.
Good morning. Well, yeah, I know, and I was really sad because I didn't get to say happy birthday. How was your birthday?
No, and same to you. Happy birthday. How was your birthday?
It was good.
We text each other. Yeah. Right.
And it's only because, when you're one day apart, you always remember.
Yeah, because you're the 15th, I was the 16th, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I remember now. Well, anyway, hope you had a fun birthday.
Thanks. I hope you did, too.
It was great.
It was great, too. Aside from the whole, getting older part, yeah.
Well, whatever.
Birthdays are good, but then you have to change that whole... Yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming up for all ages. We do have some crafting in the teen space tonight, actually.
What are we crafting?
We are different crafts every time. If you have a craft idea, you can let them know. There's going to be snacks, but if you're looking for some place to hang out after school, and And you're a teen.
Yeah, like, so we can't. You looked at me
Right?
when you said that, Laura. I'm not going to show up.
Well,
But I'm happy to spread the word.
yeah. So yeah, good times at the main library. Teens and tweens can hang out. And West Duluth actually has something coming up on Thursday. Pretty excited. I mean, well, this is right up my alley. This is for kids and tweens. A DIY magic garden.
Love it.
Yeah, you can create a magical flower garden to attract tiny mythical creatures.
Like a fairy garden kind
Yes,
of, right?
Yes, exactly. Real flowers are going to grow from these decorated gardens. There's going to be seed soil decorations, but then a little imagination because you get to do a little magic to it.
Cute.
So very exciting stuff there.
Those are popular. My mom has a fairy garden, and she likes to, add to it.
It's sure your mom has one. That's very fitting.
It is fitting.
So yeah, and then September is library card sign up month. We're still in September for at least another week. So if you don't have a library card, never have used a library card, want to check it all out, you can certainly come by. It is absolutely free. Get your card. There's a lot of things. I can't tell you all the things you can do with the library card.
National parks, right?
State parks.
State parks.
Yes.
My bad.
Minnesota State Park Pass. We have passes for the aquarium, a lot of other community passes. Really excited. I can't say what the next one coming up is, but it's going to be very exciting for kids and families.
But you'll tell us when it.
Yes, I will. When it is official.
Okay.
We just wrapped up the William A. Irvin season of passes. You can't get them anymore, because they're not doing the tours anymore. They're getting ready to get it spooky. Mm-hmm. But, so passes to check out, free music, books, ebooks, audiobooks, all the things, all the databases. Library card sign up month continues through the end of September, or maybe it's been a while and you just need to renew your card.
Mm-hmm. Do they expire?
Well, at one point they did, but now they do not expire.
Okay.
So
Good to know.
every few years we may just make sure you, still living in the same place so we can still get a hold of you. But other than that, library cards do not expire.
What's this? Papo Picados y Pepel Flores.
What
It's coming out
in
October
the
1st.
world did you just say?
Celebrate Dia de los Muertos
Yeah.
and learn
Dia
how
de
to
los
craft
Muertos?
keys, elements of...
Next week.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm on your calendar. I just thought that stood out at me.
Yeah, and we actually do have a brand new calendar.
Pepel Picados y Pepel
Much easier to register for events. A lot of really cool things you can do with our calendar, including create your own brochures. So if you're looking for certain events for a certain age, or maybe for a certain location, or maybe there's a certain keyword, you just want to find all the events that have this keyword, and then you can create your own brochure. So you have your very own, one of these things.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, check it out, DuluthLibrary.org.
Org.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where I was. That's where I found the... there's a bunch of other ones, too. Never mind, we're not going to go into it.
But you
have some
should,
books
on
waiting
your
now.
own time, do a
Sure.
little exploring and...
Yeah,
Appreciate
make
it.
my own brochure or whatever you were talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
Or whatever you were talking about. Sorry.
I don't even know, so don't feel bad.
You didn't mean it like that.
I never do. Library Laura, thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for having
We'll
me.
see you next week. It's 8:11 at B105. Luke Combs, Beer Never Broke My Heart on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. 8:26. You'll look at your weather forecast. Leah Merkel next from WDIO. And then coming up at 8:40, we're going to talk about mysterious letters, harassing letters showing up and terrorizing a town.
Oh, my gosh.
Some jerk segment.
Wow.
And then you're going to have something good to
Yes, I have a
counter.
very, very cute story today.
At your job, do you ever have to deal with a nose roller? How about a snub pulley? Well, if you're installing a new conveyor belt system, dealing with the different components can sound like you're speaking a foreign language. Luckily, you've got a team ready to help. Grainger's technical product specialists are fluent in maintenance, repair, and operations. So whenever you want to talk shop, just reach out. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait for that. Coming up, B105 next. Jason Aldean, Dirt Road Anthem on B105. It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Good morning. And a very bizarre story. This is chilling. And what? Talk about terrorizing people. This is happening over in the UK. Remote village has been plagued by mystery poison pen letters. You ever heard of poison pen letters?
No, what in the world is that?
It's just toxic letters. I mean, it's not actually poison, but just It's crazy stuff. So there's a Facebook group, and they've been sharing in this town because the last couple of years, they've been having horrible anonymous letters being posted to people living in Shiptonthorpe, North Yorkshire. So some of them are like saying, hoping and praying for rains, lots of it. Climate change and Yorkshire weather will deliver lots of rain so your house can be flooded again and again. And something like most people in Shiptonthorpe are wanting rain and flood so you're washed away, never to be seen again.
Well, I would be worried that they would be watching me then.
Well, and then some people get multiple letters from the same person just saying,
no.
But nobody knows where they're coming from.
They had a Netflix show about this, and I only made it 2 episodes because I'm like, I don't.
They had a Netflix show about this?
Not this particular thing, but it was called The Watcher, and somebody was sending a family letters, and they were being watched.
Oh, right.
And that just kind of was freaky.
Scary stuff. But anyway, the police is they're not really any specific threats in them, so there's nothing that they really can do about it. That is terrible. But they're saying it constitutes a hate crime. What a jerk. Who's doing this?
Yeah, that's terrible.
It started out to local counselors a couple of years ago, but now it's going to keep going, and it's going to a bunch of other people, too. So, I don't know, crazy stuff. What a jerk.
That is.
Terrible stuff.
I'd be freaked out.
I kind of am right now.
I know. Well, thankfully, this is across the pond, so we're good for now.
Yeah. Don't think about even. Don't even.
Yeah, don't think about pranking me.
One margarita, Luke Bryan on B105, Northland's #1 for New Country. It's Ken and Lauren. Okay, some good story. You say this is a cute one?
Yes, I'm obsessed with this man. Our angel today is a Navy veteran from Arlington, Virginia, and he spends his free time picking up trash in a local park.
Okay.
His name is Alan, and he loves to go on the park and walk along the paths and everything, but he's noticed that over time, people have gotten lazier and lazier where they're not throwing their trash in the garbage cans that are provided, of course. So one day he's like, I'm going to do something good because I love this park. So on his daily walks, he started, bringing a pooper scooper, gloves, things like that. And now it's just something that he does. He's 87. He's a Navy vet with 32 years of service, and he says, he picks up 2 to 3 bags of trash every single day.
Well, good for him. And keeps him busy, and it helps out everybody else.
Yep, and he even says he gets anonymous donations of garbage bags and things like that. Now, he also says that over the years, he's made $400 because he'll find money or whatever, but he's like, that's obviously not why I do it, but.
Well, yeah, all these years, $400,
yeah,
loose change and whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That kind of makes me sad that he has to do this, but it's good that it gives him something to,
Well, that's, you got to find, even when you get retired, or they retire,
yeah,
which I hope to someday.
But he does say that, while he enjoys it, he does want people to be a little bit more respectful of the park and just throw things away, so.
Right, well, you have to find purpose in your life, and he's doing good. I like that.
It was cute.
It is a cute story. Thank you, Lauren. And Thomas Rhett, B105, Northland's #1 for New Country. We'll see you later. We got Joe Danger coming in next. Commercial-free country continues. We'll have another code for you coming up, too, at 10:20, and then 11:20, 12:20.
Yeah.
You get the gist of it. But we'll see you tomorrow.
If you're a facilities manager at a warehouse and your HVAC system goes down, it can turn up the heat, literally. But don't sweat it. Grainger has you covered. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products for all your operations, including warehouse HVAC maintenance. And even better, they offer access to experts and fast delivery, so you and your warehouse can both keep your cool. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.